Super 7. Oh, we haven't talked about them in a bit, but you guys know that if you hear about Super 7, you hear much how I praise all the product that they put out. I'm a big fan of a lot of the stuff they do. They just seem to hit that right nostalgic niche of 80s and 90s throwback toys that just seems to always tickle my fancy. Now, their ReAction line has been going on strong for quite a while now. They had their Wave 1, which had the traditional, I guess we'll call it, most of the legendary 7 showed up in Wave 1. And then they had Wave 2, which was just gangbusters with a whole bunch of characters between the Dinobots and Jetfire and the cassettes and Shockwave and even an Alpha Trion figure. And then Wave 3 finally gave us our larger ReAction figure with Devastator. And we even got some Blaster and Perceptor action. There was a whole bunch of exclusives that happened also in the past 2 years. There was the Def Jam Con 2019 exclusive with Soundwave, the Black Friday exclusive Black repaints, which we talked about, and of course the slew of Target exclusives, whether it be the Gold Armor Bumblebee, the Chrome Commander Megatron, or the Fallen Leader Optimus Prime, which we'll bring up again today, because Wave 4 has been revealed. And just like Studio Series 86 and the Shout Factory DVD, there is a celebration for the 35th anniversary of the 1986 Transformers movie. So we have 2 brand new characters to the ReAction collection, and 2 characters that have existed before, but in slight different tweaks in a very interesting kind of way, and we'll get into that. So the first one is the man himself, the one that I'm going to probably end up buying 3 of them. So if you're listening, ReAction, hook up a brother. We're talking Autobot Hot Rod. And he comes with 2 photon eliminator guns, or his photon blasters in this case, when they break apart. And they weren't used in the movie, but it's associated with the character due to his toy. He looks fantastic. He has the fluoro-dairy colors, the character model look. I love how it looks. I'm super excited about it. It took this long, but we finally got to it. We got our Hot Rod. After that, we got Galvatron. No surprise there. Galvatron, I don't know. I'm feeling weird about his proportions. Maybe it's the way his crown is or something like that. I don't know. I guess I'm just... Maybe I have to see it in person. Maybe it's just the angle or something, but we have to have a Galvatron if we're going to have a Hot Rod. We're talking the 86 movie here, so that's pretty hype, and that's pretty cool either way. Already we look at these 2 and go, what are they going to be the repaints that ReAction's going to do here? So we're going to get like a Black Rodimus, maybe a Black Friday again in the future, maybe for 2021. And, maybe a Gold Rodimus, do some Primus action or something. And in the case of Galvatron, well, the G1 colors, the Lava Bath colors, they're going to come. They're going to come at some point. Now, the other 2 for this line are repaint/retools, and one of them, I was confused for a second because I thought we've already had this released, but it's so funny how they did this. So we'll go with the less confusing one, and it's that of King Starscream. Of course, we have Starscream as his coronation. Now, this mold, what it is, it's a brand new tooling, has 2 closed fists as opposed to with the original Wave 1 ReAction Starscream, which had 1 open fist to have a gun Megatron be held in his hand as an extra accessory. This one here just has the 2 closed fists. Maybe they should have had like 1 open hand, like, my fellow Decepticons as your new leader with the open hand forward. I don't know. Maybe they could have done something like that, but I guess they're going to go with the 2 closed fists. He has his crowns. He has his shoulder business going, his cape. It's King Starscream, ready to die. And the one that really made me double take was yet again a Fallen Leader Optimus Prime. And when I say yet again is because the 2020 Target exclusives, which had Gold Armor Bumblebee, Chrome Commander Megatron, the Gold Armor Bumblebee was just a Gold Armor Bumblebee. The Chrome Commander Megatron was a metallic G1 Megatron mold, and they did a Fallen Leader Optimus Prime, which was they took the Optimus Prime mold and they just gave it the gray dead color scheme. This time around, they did the exact same thing, but they retooled the chest so that the chest is open and has the Matrix of Leadership, so you don't just have the dead gray body, you still have the colored in glowing Matrix of Leadership. And it's funny because when you look at the packaging side by side, the first one has his chest closed and the second one has him dead with his chest open, where I guess it's supposed to be in a flip book kind of way. Here's a closed chest, open chest. But the reality is, if you want to get technical, he didn't turn gray until the Matrix was removed and he was dead with his chest open. So this is technically the more accurate one. The other one, the Target exclusive, is more just, I don't know, just for fun. Or technically, if you want to talk, maybe it's the Headmaster's version when he, spoiler, died in Cybertron is in Grave Danger Part 2. That could be it. That could be it potentially, but very interesting that they did this. It looks really cool. So we have these 4 here, again, celebrating the 86 movie. I'm really excited about these. The planned MSRP on these right now are $18, and they're planned to come out September 29th, 2021. And again, check super7.com. The pre-orders will go up, and these will also probably show up in stores not long afterwards. Target seems to be a carrier of these most of the time. Pretty hype stuff. If you love your 86 movie like I do, it's going to be hard to resist these. And I love Super 7 and their stuff. So bring it on, guys. Bring it on.